Number 1, Bonanza Boy, ridden by Peter Hobbs. 2, The West Awake, now ridden by Ben DeHaan. More of that in a moment. 4, Macroom, Guy Landor. 6, Celtic Shot, Jimmy Duggan. 8 is Hill Beagle, Bruce Darling. 10, Carl McKill, Kevin Doolan. 11, Mad About You, Benny Powell. 12 is Mighty Fine, Ronnie Began. 13, Natcha Poor, Stuart Stilston. A positive and on-runner. 19, Annickmore's Daughter, written by Simon Earl. 20 is Only Trouble. Mr. Tim Holbrook, 4-pound overweight. 24, Tom's Little Will, Blinker for the first time, Carol Gray. 25, Kellyanne Blinkert, not for the first time, Carl Llewellyn. Here's news of betting.
The West Awake, 7-2. Macroom has just gone 4-1 from 9-2. Kyle McKill is 6-1. Celtic Shot 7-1. On 14s from 20s, that's interesting. Annickmore's Daughter, 14-1 that horse. Mad About You and Mighty Fine, 20-1, 33-1 bar.
6 of these engaged in the Sun Lions hurdle, and they're off. And the West Awake, one of the first to show as they come down towards the first. Macroom also prominent, and Mighty Fine towards the stand side. This long, rangy horse running for the first time in England, come from Ireland. Mad About You is also up there with them right on the stand side. But Macroom rose just first on the far side of Mighty Fine. Mad About You towards the stand side. Celtic Shot just behind the leaders. And the West Awake just behind the leaders on the inside as they come to jump to second. Macroom over from Mighty Fine, Celtic Shot. Mad About You just taken back there. Natcha Paws just behind the leaders. The West Awake on the inside, just taking a little bit of a tug, West Awake, and Bonanza Boy just tracking the leaders in the center of the group. The back marker was Only Trouble, and Tom's Little Will is one but last as they come down to what will be the last next time round. Mighty Fine and Macroom disputing it from Celtic Shot on the stand side, then Bonanza Boy, then Hill Beagle as they jump the fourth. All over the fourth. In fact, all on their feet so far. Macroom, Celtic Shot, and in between the two of them is Mighty Fine, those three, almost in a line. Bonanza Boy then in the inside of Hill Beagle and Natcha Paw, and Mad About You. On the outside of that is Annickmore's Daughter. On the outside of that is Carl McKill. Then in the next group is the West Awake, who's settled now, and Kellyanne and Only Trouble. On the back marker is Tom's Little Well. Round the bottom turn, Macroom from Mighty Fine. Bonanza Boy slips through in the inside to be third. Celtic Shot on the outside of Natcha Paw, and then Hill Beagle. Then the West Awake on the inside. The West Awake, Ben DeHaan, deputizing for Simon Sherwood on the inside of Mad About You. Then Annickmore's Daughter on the outside of Kellyanne. Then Only Trouble, Carl McKill, and last of all, Tom's Little Will, as they come to the first of three on the far side, the fifth in all. Macroom, Mighty Fine, and Bonanza Boy in between those two now, disputing it. And Bonanza Boy, in fact, is just going to rise first at this one. Bonanza Boy from Macroom. Mighty Fine lost a little ground there. The West Awake now much closer on the inside, in fact, of Hill Beagle. Celtic Shot still there with them. Kellyanne's a bit closer, then Natcha Paw and Mad About You. Then Annickmore's Daughter and Carl McKill and Only Trouble. And Tom's Little Will's tailed off now as they face up to the sixth. Bonanza Boy disputing it with Macroom. Celtic Shot on the outside. Mad About You right on the outside. The West Awake well there on the inside, just on the inside of Hill Beagle. Then Natcha Paw and Annickmore's Daughter and Carl McKill, Kellyanne and Mighty Fine as they come up to the seventh, which is the last on the far side. Bonanza Boy rises first from Macroom and Celtic Shot. Then the West Awake and Hill Beagle. And Mad About You on the outside, Kellyanne and Carl McKill getting a little closer now. Natcha Paw is losing a bit of ground as they race up towards the top turn. Four to jump now with Bonanza Boy on the outside of Macroom. The West Awake closer even now on the inside, and Celtic Shot on the outside. And these are the four leaders with Annickmore's Daughter going up to join them just behind that leading group. Bonanza Boy by half a length from Macroom, but no, it's very close between them now. Then Annickmore's Daughter and Celtic Shot. Then Carl McKill on the outside of the West Awake, and these six are clear from Hill Beagle and Kellyanne and Mad About You as they sweep round towards the straight. Macroom and Guy Landor disputed it throughout. Bonanza Boy on this side of him. The West Awake just being ridden along on the inside. Towards this side is Celtic Shot and Annickmore's Daughter and Carl McKill as they come to the first in the straight, which is the fourth last. And over that, Bonanza Boy rose first. Bonanza Boy, the narrow leader from Macroom on the inside. Towards the stand side, Celtic Shot still going strong. The West Awake looks as though he's struggling now as they come down towards the third last. Bonanza Boy rises first from Macroom on the far side. On the stand side is Celtic Shot. The West Awake under pressure now. Carl McKill's still there and Anagmore's daughter on the inside, but as they come down to the second last, Bonanza Boy goes clear. Winner of 4 of his 5 races this season, and he's clear over that in the Persian War hurdle. And 4 lengths clear now. Bonanza Boy under pressure but running on. Macroom is second. The West Awake is third as they come down towards the last. It's Bonanza Boy enjoying this terrific season, and he's going to win his biggest one yet if he jumps this, and he does. Bonanza Boy over from Macroom in second. The West Awake third. Celtic Shot is fourth on the run-in. A terrific win for Bonanza Boy. Striding away on the run-in with 50 yards to run. A family success for the Hobbses. At the line, Bonanza Boy wins it. The West Awake is second. Macroom is third. Celtic Shot was fourth. Anagmore's daughter is fifth. Then came Carl McKill and Kellyanne. Only Trouble who ran on well, and Natchapur. Next to Natchapur was Mada Boucher and Hill Beagle, with the field going back to Mighty Fine, who was pulled up, in fact, at the last. So the result of the Food Brokers Persian War Novices Hurdle, a win for number 1, Bonanza Boy, owned by Mrs. J.A. Debenham, trained by Philip Hobbs and ridden by his brother Peter Hobbs, the 11-4 favourite, a family success. Second number 2, the West Awake, owned by Mrs. Christopher Heath, trained by Oliver Sherwood and ridden by Ben DeHaan. And third number 4, Macroom, owned by Mrs. M.M. Tyndall, trained by Stan Meller and ridden by Guy Landor. The fourth horse, number 6, Celtic Shot. So a terrific triumph for Bonanza Boy, whose career progresses with every race. A 14th success of the season for Peter Hobbs, a 10th for his brother Philip Hobbs, the trainer. Here now, the full starting prices.
First, number 1, Bonanza Boy, 11-4 favourite. Second, number 2, the West Awake, 3-1. And the third, number 4, Macroom,